Today, I've gathered a bunch of my friends and fellow athletes to climb this Tor, also known as the Shivering Mountain and one of the most famous hikes in the Peak District.
Oh no! Unfortunately, Archie's taken one for the team.
As a professional racing driver from a young age, I know all too well the intensity and pressure that goes hand in hand with high-performance sports. So in an effort to switch off and spend some quality time in the great outdoors, we'll be taking on a 12-kilometer hike across the peaks. No lap times, no competition, but maybe a few unexpected turns, because let's face it, when a group of competitive athletes head into the wild, something is bound to go off script. Today's challenge is going to be really fun, a nice long walk with great people.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Lovely day for it.
Really excited for the challenge, looking forward to it and see what it entails.
I get outdoors all the time, no matter what the weather conditions are. It's my happy place. Hiking though is something very foreign to me.
There's a lot of competitive people here obviously, but I don't think there will be any sprints to the peak of the mountains.
I'm going to win today. I have to win, can't lose.
If you're an elite athlete, it's in your DNA to get competitive with everything. So I know I can speak for myself, I will get competitive.
I'm out to win. And there's nothing else can happen. Winning is the only option.
Let's get a move on.
Are we that way or this way? Okay. You think. It's the always I think makes me nervous.
Yeah.
It's when we end up somewhere completely random.
At least in Australia, this would all be brown.
You have snakes though. I hate snakes.
I hate spiders and snakes.
Well, no, they're more scared of you.
Snakes? No way, they would eat you.
The worst thing with snakes though is if you're riding down like a trail,
yeah,
you get caught on your wheel. It hasn't happened yet, but it's always like in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Because
I don't know what to do. I'd probably just leave the bike there.
Yeah.
I'd walk home.
You have it.
It's a rich snake then.
Yeah.
Happy snake.
Jump.
Hold on.
I would have jumped.
Off to you, madame.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you.
Oh
no.
Bye, film team.
Oh.
No.
Oh, nice.
I didn't see that.
You literally jumped down.
No.
Unfortunately, Archie's taken one for the team.
But out of everyone and our footwear, I'm glad it's you.
Yeah. You were the most prepared to step in a bit of.
Oh no.
There's a trough somewhere. Yeah, I've got 4 pairs of socks in here if anyone needs some socks. I'm just trying to dodge. Hi. Dodge the little nuggets.
Bat.
Yeah. We speak sheeplik.
Have you all had an injury or like?
Yeah.
Proper
Collarbone twice.
Yeah.
I've had a finger-sized hole on the elbow.
God. Like an actual hole?
Yeah. I happened to mountain bike ride in Spain, and I rode to hospital.
Wow.
And said, oh yeah.
You rode to hospital.
This has happened. They stitched it up, and I carried on training.
That is pushing your body to the absolute limit.
Archie, you know, you're an incredible athlete, but behind being an athlete performing at the highest level, obviously there's a person. You got tossed in really late from just being in college university and then straight into being in the games. How was it getting such a quick turnaround of your life, going from where you were to then being a professional world record holder, medalist in the games? How was that for you?
You're pretty mad. Like sort of going from sort of being in school and to a year later being like sport your job, which has been a dream since I was a child. It's like it's a dream come true. But you have to sort of focus on like the process rather than the outcome.
Yeah. Do you feel like there is more pressure coming your way, and are you prepared to handle that pressure? Or?
I think I put the most pressure on myself.
Yeah.
Like I will go into a race thinking I want to win, but my coach will say, oh, you shouldn't focus on that. But me being me, I want to win everything.
Yeah.
But I think pressure helps because means you care about it. It means you love the thing you do.
You think you need to have a healthy relationship with pressure being an athlete?
I think embracing it, if you embrace the pressure and use it to your advantage, like rather than turning it into like a negative aspect of your life, you turn it into a positive, then it's definitely like a real winning move.
Because in your sport you take huge amounts of risk, especially mountain biking, but also on the short tracks and on the long endurances, like managing your body. How do you manage the stress there in those moments and taking the risks that you do in your sport?
Like if you're descending or like cornering, you just think, oh, if I break at this point, I'll lose or I won't win. But on the other side of it is, if I crash, I'll lose the race completely. So it's a very thin red line between what's very sensible and what's like way too far.
Yeah, is that your biggest love? That moment of, you know, taking that little bit extra risk, or where does your love from the sport come from?
I think the adrenaline you get out of it, sort of the danger aspect, I quite like.
Yeah.
And then also, like, knowing within yourself you've done what you can do, the best, you're doing your best, then yeah, that's what I love.
Let's make some progress then. So, as we continued on our hike and took in the scenery, a curveball got thrown into the mix to keep things a little fun and competitive. You have been given a secret challenge. Today you must get your fellow teammates to make an animal noise. Good luck.
Today you must pick a random rock and convince someone that is rare and a special artifact.
You must challenge one of your teammates to a pebble throwing contest. Oh, I've got this. Pick up a small rock and see who can throw it the farthest. Not at someone, that's good. But you must use an overly theatrical spin before release.
Today you must sing a song and get everyone to join in. Brilliant.
I think that should be alright.
I feel like I'm going to choose the pebble for them as well because it needs to be even Stevens and stuff. I'm a netballer. If I don't win this, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. So I'm pretty excited.
Challenge. It's a limited different rock. They make furniture out of this.
That's it.
You have to select a hand. What hand you want, right or left, by the way?
Left.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You have to hold it though.
Why do I have to hold it?
Because I told you to.
Oh.
And you've got to choose right or left hand.
Are you getting your challenge done then?
Left.
Don't know. Could just be making you carry a rock.
You gave me a special rock there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is special because it comes from me.
It's a furniture one. They made like worktops out of it.
Okay.
Same as those.
I need to go find a cell phone shop.
Enjoy.
I want a special one. Please don't lose your rocks, they're important. Do you reckon the sheep love their life?
Well, it's not a bad life, is it?
How's your rock going?
Great. Mine's called Rocky.
Who's winning?
Rocky.
Who's winning it to the top?
Hey, this is Rocky.
Hey! You gotta sing us a song now.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I'm not a good singer.
Come on.
Oh, I'm not singing.
Any song.
Happy birthday. Everyone's happy when we sing
Ready?
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
someone.
Archie. Archie, okay?
Happy birthday to you. Woo! That's my challenge completed!
I want to see your best twirl and throw.
Twirl and throw.
Twirl and throw. I'll give you a demo of what we're going to do.
We'll find a rock. Just shot put.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, that was better. That was what.
Thank you.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh. Yeah, good throw.
Mega.
A sheep may die for that one. Right, my challenge is done.
Great job.
What was it? Throw the rock.
At what age did you start driving?
Started to go-karting when I was 5 or something. My dad was a racer, obviously, and then there's a video clip from like the Swedish BBC called SVT, where there's a video of me being super young in the go-kart, driving around, and my dad says, so, you know, oh, I like to come here to go-kart track, it's my time off from motorsport with my kids to go to another racetrack.
My question to you is, did you pass your driving test first time?
Yes.
Okay. Imagine you did.
I know. No, I did pass it the first time.
Okay. What do you think, like for your sport in the mental space, brain training is like the hardest thing to overcome?
I think for myself the biggest thing to overcome was always my own thoughts constantly questioning or thinking in the wrong places. I wasn't actually focusing on getting the most performance out. I was thinking I need to win or I need to get a good result, but it's not like how do I actually get that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And I had a back injury in 22, broke one of my vertebrae, and then I had a couple of months of rehab. But then it's really when I started to change my mental approach.
Yeah.
Got a new coach to help me, guide myself to get the tools I need to find myself the best performing person I can be. And that really changed my confidence, my performance.
For the better?
A lot for the better.
So the injury plus putting in different people in place to overcome,
Yeah.
I guess, the change, you think has made you better?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. You're coaching now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you feel like, because now when you're a coach, it almost feels like from an athlete's perspective, the coach who have the answers to everything, being the coach is like, okay, you guide everyone to the right place. Do you feel like that's?
I think that's part of the role, and it is so challenging, but I'm extremely honest in the vulnerable piece of I don't know everything. I'm new to this role. I know the game of netball inside out, but me as a head coach, I'm still learning on who I am and what my philosophies are and my methodology as a coach. But also it's why I said yes to the role, just because I'm a big believer in if something scares you, then it's probably the right decision to do it, because I love the challenge and the growth piece and love learning. And I think for the next 5 years, or maybe my whole career as a coach, I'm always going to want to change, adapt and learn.
Yeah, and I always think that anxiety and pressure and stress is all positive things, because it means there is values in things and you are thinking about the future. It's just about how to know yourself and how to manage those things, because they're not dangerous in a way. They're very powerful, but it's about acknowledging they are there and then learning how to work with them, because if they are going to come back over and over again, the stress, anxiety and all these things, but being friends with them is I think some of the things that as an athlete you have to unlock in a certain way, otherwise it holds you down a little bit.
I like that you said be friends with it. It's so true though, 100%, because it's going to turn up throughout your whole career, and in different shapes and forms, like coming from injuries or bad form or whatever. It's make friends with them. I like that. I'm stealing that.
Yeah, you go for it.
I just learned a lot about Kevin.
What'd you learn?
He broke his back, and he's actually appreciative of the injury because it forced you to get a new coach. But also tap into a different side that you hadn't had to overcome the injury, and it made him better for it.
Nice.
Accepting what's going on is key to be able to move on.
Well, there's runners. Don't get run up, sorry. I wouldn't be fine if I got knocked over and bowled over by these men. But... Hi.
Hi.
Keep going.
I really want to understand more on how you made the decision to get into rugby, which is perceived as quite a male-dominant sport, and how you went into the decision of being like, that is for me.
It's a bit of a weird one to be honest, because I started as a kid, growing up I played a little bit of rugby with my brothers, but you get to the age, I think it's like 12, 13, where you can't play with the boys anymore. So at that moment I decided to do gymnastics, right up until the age of 22, where I fell out of love with that sport for whatever reason. And then at university actually, one of my friends said, come down and play, and obviously I'd played a little bit as a kid, and my brothers were both very into it. So I just thought I'd give it a go. I'd given myself a lot to gymnastics, and I needed a bit of time to enjoy sport. So the uni was like very much playing sport just to enjoy it, to enjoy time with my teammates, to enjoy the Wednesdays and all that sort of thing. But then I kind of got the bug for it when I joined Harlequins, and I started to take it more seriously. I started to sort of get in the gym and learn what that looked like, and I also luckily was doing well at it, which also helps. And I just kept getting better, kept progressing, and I was around some good role models at the club, and the opportunity kind of presented itself to go professional. I remember I made my England debut for 15s, and then flew to Dubai, and literally they were like, do you want a contract? And I was like, wow, this is insane, all at the same time. It was a very sort of special couple of weeks for me.
Do you feel like that path that you went in gymnastics have powered you in a unique way in rugby?
Massively. Like massively the player I am on the pitch. I have like really good aerial awareness. I've got very good power, strength, like all of those attributes you learn from all your training you do as a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old.
Yeah.
All feeds into that. So yeah, I owe sort of gymnastics is definitely like a reason I was as successful as I was in rugby, for sure. All those things lend like and transfer over. Yeah.
Obviously a massive thing for any athlete, and I'm not able to do it, but going to the Olympics. How was that, you know, being a pro, but then going to the ultimate competition? How did that, you know, play out on you as an athlete?
I think I actually started the year with a wrong attitude, if I'm honest. It was like I'd been selected for 2 years prior, and I was like, you know, I'm in the team, so I was like, if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm hopefully going to go to the Olympics. But then actually quite quickly I realised I couldn't just keep doing what I'm doing. I needed to do more, and I had quite a confidence knock like January time, just for the Olympics, like kind of 6 months out from the Olympics, and I sort of completely lost my confidence. I wasn't the player that I knew I could be, and I struggled. And my coach kind of didn't select me, so we were like, this is now February time, and I didn't get selected. So this is the first tournament that I didn't get selected for. And I took some serious life decisions. I was like, I'm taking a sabbatical from work. So I was like, I'm not working. I don't want to leave any what ifs.
Yeah.
So if I don't make it to the Olympics, I know that I've done absolutely everything I can, and I can be proud of that. And then, you know, I can deal with that separately. But just know there's no what if. So yeah, I did everything I could.
And that journey leading up to the Olympics, being so up and down, being, you know, confident you were going to be in, then being dropped, having that, let's say, small crisis, and then building yourself back up, getting selected. How then was the Olympics?
I had a really great time in terms of the people I was with, the team. We didn't do as well as we'd hoped. We came 7th, which was really frustrating to take. Like, we put our all into something and it just didn't quite go to plan, and I think that's really tough. But yeah, I think the experience as a whole was just like amazing, and I like will always be proud to call myself an Olympian, because I think that's something as a kid that I'd, you know, dreamed of, but didn't actually think it would come to fruition. I think when you're doing that process and going up to the Olympics, you don't have a lot of time to think about anything else. That's all you think about is your goal and getting there and being in the best position possible. And then you're just like left to think about everything, and you're like, oh, this is, you know, it's a lot to deal with, yeah. But
how did you manage that then?
I went to Brazil, so I deliberately booked a trip. I got my best mate Hannah, who I do a lot of travelling with. Yeah, she was up for the challenge of taking me to Brazil with my post-Olympic blues.
To keep your mind to something.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you were leading up to the Olympics, you have your focus.
Yeah.
And you were working towards something. Almost when you go traveling, then you're taking your mind off maybe the reality and focusing on something.
I think at home you naturally think about work, or you think about sport, or you think about what happened, or you speak to the people around you that will ask you all those questions. Whereas when I go away, like, no one asks me those questions. Yeah. Hannah doesn't. Hannah just says,
you have time to reflect yourself first.
Yeah. She'll just say, do you want a beer? You know, she doesn't ask how I'm feeling, which is good. Because I think there's definitely time for those conversations, and I think speaking about your mental health and all those kinds of things is really, really important. But I think like processing time is like really key too.
Are we off on another adventure?
Sorry, we're yap.
That's right, my Peppa Pig hands came out. Hello.
Nail it.
Hello.
It's time to be real. Anyone know what that is?
Pardon?
Be real?
Do you still do Be Real? And my feet are a little bit wet, so you know I can do a little change at the top.
Welcome to the 8.15 kilometer mark. We are ascending, correct? Yep. Ascending up towards the top of the walk, and it's beautiful. Nice views of the English countryside, hills, and we're having delightful chats, so we're doing well.
Has it been a mindful walk?
It's been mindful in the way that we have to be aware of what stones are at risk of stumbling on, and also I think in a lot of reflection, which has been really nice, and getting to learn different perspectives of peak performance athletes. We're about to reach the top of the top.
The top of the top. The top of the top.
Creme de la creme.
The pig of the
pig.
Of the pig.
Top of the top.
Or top of the top?
The top of the top. We're off to see
It is,
the
I think
wizard.
it's one of the highest points in the Peak District.
This is?
One of them, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
One of them is good enough.
Hey! We did it! We did it! Yeah! We did all have a laugh because we thought the top was up there.
Yeah.
And then we got it, we're like, we're not on the top!
A never-ending top. Top of the top of the top, I think.
Yay!
I feel like that.
Let's go again.